moment of silence. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. This is one of my very favorite evenings of the year here because we get to see students as they begin to learn a musical form, jazz, students as they are in the middle stages of starting to learn it, and then see students who are in the midst of studying it very seriously in our upper schools. So this is a two-divisional concert. So we're going to start with our 6th grade beginning jazz band, then our 7th and 8th grade, and finish with our upper school jazz band, which is comprised of 9th through 12th grade students, some of whom are just beginning to learn the form and really work at it, and some of whom have really reached a level of mastery, which I'm sure our conductors will tell you more about just a little bit later. I also want to say to all you parents and all you students that March 21st and 22nd, it is our turn. We're so lucky to host the NYSSMA Solo Festival here. Over a Monday and Tuesday, we're going to have over 1,200 students coming onto campus to be adjudicated in 35 different rooms, and we could sure use some volunteers. So if you go to the FA website, you'll see Volunteer for NYSSMA, and we would really appreciate some help. We need about 40 volunteers in 4 different time slots, and that can be students and that can be parents. So we'd love to see a lot of people helping us out on those 2 days and making Friends Academy a very welcoming place to young musicians from all over Nassau County. I also want to make sure that you look at the back of your program where you see some of our upcoming spring events, and that you come back and join us as the weather turns and starts to get great, and come in and join us for our wonderful spring concerts, our original works piece, and all the other great activities we have going on here at Friends Academy. But what I really want you to do right now is to sit back, relax, put your hands together, and welcome our beginning jazz band.
So it's really a remarkable thing to have all of them learning to improvise. I know it looked like they were looking at music when they were playing those solos, but they weren't. They were just doing it because they didn't want to look at you. There were no written improvisations there. It was all off the top of their head, using the blues scale and using other techniques that we've talked about. I have to say that it takes a lot of courage to stand up and play a solo like that. It really does, and I think you all did a wonderful job with your first solo. Normally we announce who does the solos, but that was everybody. Our next tune is a standard Killer Joe. rehearsing every day, well, every 2 days. And it's really a lot of fun working with them, and I think there's a lot in store for this group in the future. They have a really special experience tonight because they get to watch what they're going to be doing next year and the year after that, and then also what they're going to be doing, hopefully, in the upper school if they ever get to that level. And it's a really remarkable thing to watch the progression of the students throughout the program, the jazz program at Friends Academy. Our final piece for you is Poco Loco, and Kennedy Dahl will be playing a solo on flute, and Heather Wong on guitar. Thank you. notes that don't mean a thing, but ain't got that swing. That's one of the key things that we work on in the early stages of jazz, is how to play swing, how to feel swing, and I think these guys are really swinging. So nice job. That song featured Ezekiel Pagula on drums. And now we're going to play another standard called Jive At Five with Brian Wong on alto, Johnny Donahue on baritone, and Micah O on trumpet. Fernando on trumpet. say to the 8th graders who are in this group that you'll be moving on next year and going up to upper school. And I'm going to miss you a little bit. It's been great to help you understand jazz and play jazz for the past 3 years for some of you. And it's been a lot of fun. So good luck in the upper school. We still have one more event that we are going to do at the end of the year. We're going to take the kids to Six Flags and compete, and also have fun in the park, and also learn something. They learn a lot when they perform for judges, and so we have that to look forward to. But the 8th graders, I just want to thank you for being such great leaders and doing such a good job for us in this ensemble. Thank you. Final tune, lots of you know, 25 or 6 to 4, or 6 to 10, I'll say 4, sorry. Jasmine Carnavale is going to play the piano on a solo, and Riley Schultz is going to be the bass soloist. Ezekiel also has a solo in it. All right.
Welcome to our annual jazz concert that was Smackdown, featuring on guitar, Matt Tappan. One of our freshmen on trombone, Will Richter. Also, a very long and very difficult sax and clarinet solo section, front row, take it back. And it was led by Armand Cabria and Devika Kadia, two of our lead players. Just a quick announcement, we will be performing again at this year's auction. And Ms. Liverani and I would like to thank all the parents in advance and all the parents for what they did in the past, arranging their schedules to bring the students back and forth. This year it will be the Garden City Hotel. And parents, I will send an email out with details, but we do appreciate everything you do every year. Thank you very much. Our next tune is the Latin tune, Calle Ocho. Also, Mickey Wooten on drum solo at the end of the track. has featured a new member of the band, Jason Wong, on piano. Great trombone solo by Will Richter. Mickey Wooten and Andrew on percussion. Before we go any further, I'd like to thank James Liverani. He shares the duties with this class, and he takes all the blame. So if you have any complaints, I'm only kidding. But he did forget his music, and that's why you're waiting. But I love him to death. He is a terrific person. He is a great teacher, and he's a musician's musician, and I couldn't ask for anything more out of someone to collaborate. And I truly call him a friend, and I am honored to be his friend. So Jimmy, thank you for coming. Really more like my third son, but I'm going to take care of him after the show. Anyway, this is a piece that we kind of picked out together. I know Jimmy likes the Beatles, I think, right? And he talked me into a Beatle tune. So this is a very interesting arrangement on Come Together. Sam Towse on piano. You all know Sam is a very special person here. Been with us 4 years, and I can't begin to tell you all the accolades and successes he's had, but I'll give you a few from this year alone. This year, he made all-county jazz band, 1 pianist from the county. All-state jazz band, 1 pianist from the state. Then he went on and made the Grammy band, which is really a competition that's national. And he went out for 10 days to California. He attended the Grammys. They played, they recorded, they rehearsed for 10 days. They played an after party at the Grammys. He had an unbelievable experience. It's a once-in-a-lifetime world. And he's headed next week back to Albany to play for the governor with the All-State Band. And after that, to Indianapolis to play with the All-National Jazz Band. Those are just a few things. Article that featured Sam. I hope you saw that. Really great. In fact, we had one of our trumpet players quickly that, did he make All Galaxy? I assure you that if they had an All Galaxy band, I know Sam would be there. So good luck, Sam. Next week, being away. He's out doing gigs more than he's in school these days. But 4 years with us, this has really been an honor and a pleasure. And I want to tell you, he does have a gift. He has a natural talent. But Sam is the rare music student that takes that talent and works hard and works harder and truly works harder than anyone I've seen. And this is why he's so successful. So, Sam, dedicated to all your hard work. This time we'd like to feature Sam and Miss Liverani on a song. Freedom Jazz Hands. Towse for sharing Sam with us for 4 years, and all the support that you provided him to be as successful as he is, because I know how much you really, the time that you put in and the work that you put in, all the effort. So thank you. Round of applause.
So I was at a college interview a few weeks ago, and one of the questions they asked me was, at Friends Academy, what inspires you? Now, it didn't take me long to think of this man standing right here, because there are a lot of teachers at the school that really teach, and they truly do love the subjects that they teach, but there aren't that many like this man right here. I mean, the concert's in March, but first day of school, it's almost like the concert's tomorrow. It's just, it's that same energy, it's that same passion every single day, day in out. I mean, we're taking the extension the first Tuesday of school. Saying, oh, we've got to do it, the concert's coming around the corner. I mean, just every single time you step in that band room, you can just feel the love. You can feel his love for the instrument and for the music that we play. You know that every single song we play, he hand-selected. He put in so much time and effort just for us. And that feeling of knowing that the teacher truly does care so much about every single one of the students, it's unmatched, and it's something that I really hope that I can find next year wherever I am going. I just hope I can find teachers that truly do love their subject as much as you do. Thank you.
but also just the general well-being and making sure that everybody here really enjoys their time in this class. I don't think there's ever been a moment where I doubted that coming to this class on A block, whatever day of the week it is, was not going to make my day better. And more than anything, I have to just personally thank you two for all the work that you've done for me behind this, behind the curtain, behind the walls that nobody sees. Because without them, I wouldn't be able to do all of the incredible things that I've done this year. And I really owe it to them for everything that they've done for me. And I just can't say thank you enough for all of it. We have some cards and some flowers.
Okay, I'm going to toss it. I know I take all the bows tonight, but again, I share them with James. And there's
Let's play.
seniors. So seniors in the back, Andrew Green, Stephen Grant, Howard Nichols, in this row, Towse, in this row, Devika, and Sam Towse, of course. Say hi. I would be completely remiss if I didn't mention that there is another exceptional music student in this band. And if you've gone to the honors concert, you know what a great vocalist that she is, because she can truly make you cry. So I'm not asking her to sing tonight because I did enough of that already. But she is not only an accomplished saxophone player, but she's a terrific oboist as well as a vocalist. This year she made all county vocal and all state vocal. And Devika, she never misses a note. She is a quiet leader, and I do mean quiet, but I want you to take a bow. Trying to say before is I know we take all the bows, but there are a lot of people that go into making tonight happen, and a lot of people that you don't see. It's the entire music faculty. It's Sarah Aldis, Martha Regerman, it's Jesse Tennyson and the middle school jazz band who did a great job. James Liverani, we know. But there's also people behind the scenes that you don't know. It's our slam kids that you see coming out here. Andrew Geha, always backstage for a concert. Michael Grant, who does the lighting and the staging. I'm going to give a shout out to Mark Schofel, a new upper school principal. And of course, Tracy Foster, who gives me her support and her tireless support all year long. Tracy, thank you very much. I want to give a special thank you to Bill Mars for James being up here on this stage. And we truly thank you, and we wish you well on your next part of your journey. Thank you so much. Okay. Again, we'll see you at the auction. This is our final song, and it features whoever. You'll know who it features. coming. We'll see you at the auction.